That's a pity. Oh, yeah. That'd be an interesting skill. Okay.
So, right. Okay, so we don't. So there's definitely oxygen, and so it needs oxygen, and there's goo, and electricity. That's our three main. Oh, and food. So they still eat.
Well, yeah, liquid type diet that gets pumped in super slowly. They probably go without all or most of those things for Chris feels shortish time, like a day be pushing it.
Yes, and again, back to my point before, I think finding like either someone or the team that worked on creating these is going to be like a must. Because if we go fucking around with these things and we don't know what's going on, we're just going to have to killing them all. It's
possible.
No point. Well, you know, we don't even know what's inside this goo, so when the goo starts running out, we can't supply more. Saying that though, this could also, I hate to fucking say it, but your indigo, like you said, plugging it in, I mean, it could probably learn about all this stuff in no time if there's a way we can get it in here, and then you can take control of all the fucking robots as well. So hopefully we don't need to worry about that.
Like I said, none of the robots seem to be attack robots. They're all doing stuff robots.
Yeah, but still, you never know. They might still have some kind of defensive feature where it's like, oh, if someone's trying to break in, I'll use my big, giant clamping claws that I normally just use to pick things up to fucking squish the shit out of it.
Well, anything that does use electricity is probably not your friend.
Mm-hmm.
So really, it seems like the hardest part is getting in. And once we're in, if we can get in stealthily somehow, I think that we would just have to worry about cameras on the inside. And even then, I don't think that... Did we see any cameras? Like we saw the robots, but is there any surveillance on the inside?
You're going to bet that probably inside of each and every robot is definitely the potential for a camera. There's probably some other cameras and stuff on the inside in case any high power exec went, oh, I'm sitting at home masturbating. I want to see my domain. Click.
Yeah.
So I don't suppose from this distance that we can tell, does the goo in these vats look anything like the goo that was in the drive that we put into the machine?
No.
A different color, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, stuff. I think my internet's taking a shit.
No! Chris Tacos. This is pretty...
It's medicine based as well, so...
Yeah. I'll tell you what, instead of -30, I'll go for -10 because the doctor does not mind reading boring fucking text shit that has been scanned in. I figure anybody who's a doctor is fucking...
Of course, I failed the fucking research.
Yeah.
I'll try again. I'll try again at half the research.
Okay, so half -10. Good luck. You are double rolling. You realize that, yeah?
Research and then medicine, you said, right? Or is it just medicine?
No, I was just having you do research. I was giving you less of a negative on your research to do your medicine, or to do, because you have medicine really good. I was giving you less of negative on your research.
Oh, well then the first one would have made it. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I needed one and then okay.
No. Right. Let's see. The what was the question?
The goo, is it something that might be...
Oh, right. The goo itself is a proprietary formula made by the creator of these particular tanks named Dr. Samuel Decker. Yeah. Dr. Samuel Decker didn't trust anybody, and so he even had his daughter, Tanya Decker, as his assistant. Matt
And
is currently breaking apart furniture in a drunken rampage.
And what is the doctor's daughter's name?
Tanya Decker.
Okay.
You don't like that anymore?
No, it's in the wrong way.
Oh.
How it's actually going to go in.
Okay.
Exactly.
If you say so. So anyway, the unfortunate thing is that currently both of them are kind of missing because Dr. Samuel Decker went missing in Bulgaria 8 years ago.
Of course he did.
And his daughter, who was a recluse.
Sorry, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
When did the first, was it 8 years ago when he invented this?
Yes, but he invented the goo stuff, and he came up with designs that would later be used in these pods.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I really want to get that flag up. It's annoying. I'm trying to work out a way of doing it.
I told you should just drape it around yourself.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. But you look very British. I'm kind of surprised you don't own any duct tape.
I did. I had a big roll of it, but it's passed away from that.
And then Tanya is.
It is his daughter. She basically she then helped them to refine the process and stuff after her father went missing, and she dropped out of sight about 2 years ago.
Where was her last known location?
Her last known location would be San Angeles, but it's unknown if she is even still in the city or not.
So she was working with Paragon.
Yes.
Right, hold on. Shit. Why am I not writing this down?
I don't know.
Sorry, just go over the names again.
Dr. Samuel Decker was the creator of the pods, went missing, and he's the visionary behind it. His daughter was his assistant.
Was there any mention of her in all those documents that I went through at the AbFly building?
No, not really. No, she's not considered in the picture and stuff.
Redacted.
Yeah, it just shows black pages after black pages, man. Oh, fuck.
So
You should have just printed this on black paper.
He went missing in Bulgaria.
8 years ago. She dropped out of sight 2 years ago. Last known location in the city.
And
Is her mother around at all still?
No, mother died when she was very young.
Okay. Any other siblings or family? Does she have like even an old Facebook page that might have like, something that might exist in this time?
No, she was reclusive. She avoided the hell out of the limelight and stuff.
Okay.
And social media.
what was her name again, sir?
Her name was Tanya Decker.
Was she also a doctor or no?
Yeah. She's really good in her own right, but it was one of those deals where even though if she hadn't had a father that she was working for, she'd have been considered a brilliant doctor.
She was in the shadow the whole time.
Correct. Her main she had doctorates in cryonics and stuff like that.
So curious, how many cryo companies are in San Angeles?
Main ones? That's a really good question. If I can take a card. Right. There are 4 other cryonic companies in San Angeles. They include Bluehead, St. John's, Whittle and Wade.
What is that one?
Whittle and Wade.
Okay.
And Live Forever.
Okay. Does Tanya have a middle name? And what was her mother's name? So I will tell you my thinking right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just give you the. I'd rather just give you the names on that side.
Okay.
That way, I'm surprised later. As is the audience. I'm doing this for you. Because for all I know, Doc Fulton may end up dressed as Tanya.
Probably.
Because no matter what the plan is, it always involves a guy dressing up as an incredibly hot chick. Doesn't matter what the guy looked like before. He is going to try to dress up as an incredibly hot chick and somehow appear to be sexy, even though he may have been a weightlifter or some shit. Let's see. Right. Her middle name was Sarah. Her mother's name was Margaret. Right. You'd asked before, I think Matt's busy doing something. Heroin's a hell of a drug. Oh, did you find your fucking duct tape?
No. I ripped some off of another box. It won't work for now.
I'll make a note on my phone to buy some fucking duct tape in the notebook for you.
Oh no, I've got some somewhere.
Well, yes, but I mean, having hidden duct tape is no fucking help to anybody, yeah? I mean, shit, I may have $1 billion hidden away and it's not doing much for me. True, but oh, if I did, I know exactly what I'd be doing. Let's see, duct. Tape. And what was the other thing? Notebook. Got it. Okay. Right. On with you, Chris. This map is going to get that fucking flag hung up if it kills you. So, right. To answer an earlier question that you started to put to me, Chris. Oh, look at that. He's wearing duct tape on his head as fucking buns in his head. He's got 2 different colors. See? He's pretty in duct tape.
Uh-huh.
Make him Princess Leia buns, Chris.
Because I need it for this. Oh.
What is that? Oh, your shield. Yeah. Got it. It's a little off center of the camera, but oh, I see why. Okay, yeah, don't put it over the door. That'd be awkward. Now you can tell where Matt's from. Oh, Chris is saluting.
Okay, so
Hey.
about Tanya. What else you got?
Right, what I was going to say,
Where's my Tupperware?
that wasn't what I was going to say, but okay. They didn't actually work for Paradigm Games. They work for a company called Swan Song.
Swan Song.
Swan Song is the one who sold the goo to Paradigm Games. Swan Song, about 2 years ago, gone out of business.
So when she went missing.
Yeah.
Corporate buyoff by any chance?
No, they just pretty much everybody agreed to dissolve the company. The people who made it all went their separate ways, joined other companies, different projects, went around the globe, whatever. Yeah. Oh, Chris, give me a research at plus 10% as you're digging around, because you know.
Half.
Okay. She does have a brother named Ken. Pretty much after her father went missing and then she went missing, he inherited the family fortune. Making it half, you've got his fucking address somehow. Yeah, he has a property. It's on street level, but it's outside of the smog zone, but it's not in the arcology.
Okay.
A proper manner type thing, mention. Very nice flag, Matthew.
Yeah.
So my thinking is maybe we go talk to Ken, find out what we can about Tanya, where she is, or find out.
I would like to point out that according to his bio, Ken, his biggest contribution was he was briefly in a band that went belly up. That's his biggest contribution. Evidence analysis, please.
He's a loser.
Oh,
Fumble.
yeah. Fumble. He is the rich matriarch of this family who has been controlling and manipulating the forces for generations in order to make it all come together at this point in time. Obviously, he's getting ready to buy all the record companies of the world, unite them into one global label, and somehow begin making vinyl records again, despite the internet.
Got it.
Oh, whereas Alex's theory is that if his family was to like reappear, he might lose all of his fucking money. Pretty much, it still takes like 7 to 10 years to declare somebody legally dead, and he's 2 years into that for his sister. His father was declared legally dead, so he's got that money. So if another few years manage to slip by without any annoying sisters showing up, then, he gets it all. And given the, he couldn't comb his hair for his fucking bio picture in Wikipedia. They couldn't find one where he managed to fucking, look like more than a piece of roadside trash. So.
He's scum, basically.
Yeah.
So we need to find him and interrogate him, figure out where she might be.
Yeah.
Because he clearly knows.
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go right now.
Yes.
Okay, we hop in the van and we go to his house.
The best thing about traveling around with Alex Kinley is whatever crazy, shitty plan you come up with, he is in. So you guys get to the house and such eventually. And it appears to be one of those like lifestyles of the rich and shameless mansion type deals. There's a party going on with valet parking and such. There are security guards. There's a guest list type deal. Anybody who's this rich in this world appears to have a good amount of security because kidnapping and assassination seem to be kind of a ordinary thing.
Okay.
The valet offers to take your car.
All right. We'll let him take it.
He drives your rented fucking van with 4 drones in the back away. He's looking in the rearview mirror like, what? He doesn't care though. He's hoping he gets a tip. So yeah, he drives your piece of shit away. The rest of the cars appear to be a mix of really nice and really junk. The large men at the door with the guest list look at you and say, name?
Doc Fulton.
Right. Both of you give me a critical luck roll. You're aiming for a crit.
Well, I was going to say,
okay,
before that happens, I can tell that the type of person that owns this place, I know his characteristics. And I've got a funny feeling he probably really got into the bum fights. Do you know who created the bum fights? Me. Alex Kinley.
Give me a fast dog of -30 or a crit luck roll, whichever gives you the best chance there. That may do it. Chris can just try for his luck roll, but if you make your fast dog roll a -30 or your crit luck roll, then you can still get in.
No.
No? Okay. Your name is not on the list, he says.
I'm going to take $1,000, Logan, in my hand, and then I'm going to go, no, I'm sure it's right over here, as I try to like poke at the clipboard and put it on the clipboard.
Give me a fast talk roll at full.
I've got a +20 fast talk.
Got it.
Oh, very sorry, Mr. Fullman. He says, and he makes a note. Just go through the metal detectors and on in.
And mine's right there, because I do the same with 2,000. And then I give him
He looks totally confused, like.
And then I give him a kiss on the cheek. No. Thanks, honey.
He just stands there. He'd like to beat you, but he's got a bunch of money, and so he just stands there and waits. You guys get to the metal detector guy. He's like, please put any loose change. Glances at Alex. Swords. Wait, you don't wear that one anymore. Sorry.
That's my sword cane. Sorry.
Yeah,
this is for walking.
Yeah, it's a sword cane. Fine. Go on. Yeah. Oh, right. Cane, yes. Carry on. Any other metal stuff going in there? Guns?
That's why kids don't use guns.
I put my putter in there and the keys.
Hey, look, let's give me a luck roll. See if you get your putter back, because it's a golf club. It's not. It comes back on the other side of the metal detector. It's in the bowl that the guy hands you. Like, there you go.
Thank you.
It's a collapsible putter. It's like, okay.
All right.
No guns. They're happy.
We go in the party.
No problem. It looks like what the house looks like if you gave somebody with absolutely no class too much goddamn money would happen. The party guests appear to have no respect for the house. There's like some guy peeing in one of the potted plants, and their dude passed out. Glass table broken. It's broken toys is the name of this fucking house. The music's loud in some places and other places is not. There's a variety of drugs being done. There's somebody in the whirlpool who's floating face down. You don't know if they're dead or if they're holding their breath or whatever. Yeah. There are, however, some butler type guys who are circulating. There are also guys who are looking out for trouble. Like, obviously they're the guys who you can tell are packing guns under their suits. Probably pistols is your guess. This isn't like fucking SWAT commando team and shit.
Right.
But there are those kind of guys as well. When you guys eventually spot the host, he's surrounded with a couple of hangers-on and a bunch of beautiful women who may or may not have been paid for, and there are extra guards around him to make sure that nobody messes with him. But these don't, again, they don't look like SWAT commandos. They look like, no sir, you've had too much to drink types, right? Yeah, so there's free alcohol, Alex. You can't be all bad.
I'm gonna make them pay.
Give me an alcohol tolerance roll to do just that.
Yes, I lost.
Wow.
Of course.
Yep. He's doing the thing like at the open bar, like, I'll take 8 shots of this. The bartender's like, oh really? And he's like, line him up, and he just fucking downs and he goes, peace out, and walks. And the bartender's like,
So, Alex, how do you want to handle this one?
Roughly.
What do you think? What?
Roughly.
There's 4 bodyguards in the immediate area that would need to be beaten to death, and then you'd probably end up chasing the guy through this elaborate maze of a house and stuff like that, is your guess.
Ooh, you have a nice chat.
If you were to pull a 10-17 on him. If you were to pull a 328, that might work differently.
So Ken is this talking and being obnoxious and doing his thing, right?
Oh yeah, he's doing the I rule over all, I survey type of bullshit. It's like that band, the drummer kept fucking it up. They're talking about music and shit.
All right.
If you're a musician, that may impress him.
I do play the violin. Let me double check.
Now, if only there's a violin around here.
Yes.
You could ask one of the butlers.
Well, it's a fiddle, really. Let's face it.
A fiddle.
Yes. Well, it's a different way of playing a violin. It's Irish.
If he impresses the host through playing a fucking...
I said to one of the gods, I'm just like, you, get me a violin. I feel like expressing.
One of the butlers hurries off. Give me a luck roll plus 10. This guy has an extremely well-stocked music room.
Yes.
They bring you back three different ones to choose from.
I assess which one I like the most. Pick that.
Give me a new luck roll. Lower is better. One of them may give you a bonus to play if you get under half.
No, but I get it.
Yeah. They're fucking fiddles. Good for them. All right, great. You got one. One of the air butlers turns off the music. The guy goes, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am St. Patrick, and I am going to now entertain you with an Irish melody.
One of the girls goes, oh, live music, and starts to applaud, and everybody else begins applauding. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Ken looks like,
Give me a grit. Oh, no, but I get it.
All right, no problem. He does some Irish reels and stuff. Do you have any kind of entertainment type skills aside from playing it to get the audience really involved?
Acting?
Sure, acting would be fine. Give me an acting role to get people into the music and dancing around like freaks and stuff.
Acting as well.
Okay, great. Yeah, people get into it and shit. And apparently what they say about the Irish at parties is all true. So, try for a new skill at learning. I want to see if you get this. This is
yes.
Oh my God. Okay, you pick up create spontaneous dance number as a new fucking skill, like in Rick and Morty when they just spontaneous. Right. They're all doing the same dance and stuff with him as though they'd rehearsed it many times, but they have never seen him before. So yeah. Ken's doing the fucking clapping like, yeah, bravo, bravo. Yes, come drink with me. You guys are now in. Some of his cronies, one of them's like, can you play any instruments? And he's like, no. He's like, you best watch your fucking position, fool. So you guys are now at the high table, so to speak. And Alex has picked up a new freaky fucking skill where
I like that.
I'm betting he tries every adventure to get a spontaneous dance going.
Downright.
Oh my. So there you go.
I just can't wait till the other PCs.
Especially when you get at professional levels, you roll 58 and they're like, well, that didn't work. And he's like, yep, made by a bunch. Boom. Right. He's offering you alcohol, drugs, women.
Drink a little bit, hang out for a bit, see what he has to say, which is probably not much good.
No, he doesn't really know much. Alex has gone to the other room with a couple of girls.
So after a little bit of time, I'm going to lean over to the guy and be like, so when's the last time you've heard from your sister?
Shit. Give me a fast talk roll to be the charming bon voyant. Expressivo. No? Did you fail? Does he think you're a bit of a tosser? Oh, you got it. He says, Jesus, where did that come from? I haven't seen her in years.
Empathy?
Go for it.
Nice.
Correct.
Haven't seen her. Happy about it. Doesn't care. Totally, you detect no deception at all. If she was to fucking pop up suddenly, he may even have a fucking heart attack due to too much alcohol, drugs, and women.
Gotcha. Do you know anything about her research or where she kept any of her information?
No. Oh, science. Woo! He says, have her drink. Science. Woo! Science.
I drank. Where did she keep her crap then? Do you have any of her crap left?
No. No. Well, it's in storage. You know, I got a storage shed of shit. Why? Are you science? Are you science?
I'm a doctor.
What?
I'm a doctor.
Oh, come on, come over here, he says. Come on, crazy Larry, come here. Show him the fucking mall. And you're like, right, give me a medicine roll to diagnose.
Got it.
You should go to the emergency room and get that shit cut off today,
You
right
should.
now.
I could do it. Want me to do it?
He tells one of the butler guys, go get me a first aid kit and stuff. We're going to fucking watch it. We can fucking put it on the internet and make money on it. Crazy Larry's like, woo! It's like this fucking huge. Right. They bring back shit. This is not the most clean thing in the world, but you don't really give a shit if this guy lives or dies. So good. Give me a medicine roll to cut off his growth and patch him up without having... God damn it, I was really hoping for a fumble. Just shows blood spray across the dude's face you're trying to talk to and shit. All right, but none of that happens because, you know,
I'm a doctor.
Logan's sad. Yeah. So, yeah, you take care of it and stuff. He's drunk enough where he didn't need an anesthetic. And, yeah, everybody's happy. The guy's like, I'll tell you what. Yeah, did me a solid, he says. Give me a luck roll to see if this guy can remember where he put anything ever.
I have.
He pulls a key off of the ring. He rattles off an address that will take a memory roll when you're actually looking for it. He says, if you find anything you like, it's yours. If you don't, then just lock it up there, because if she comes back, doesn't have her stuff, she will lose her fucking mind. But you're a doctor, great. Stuff, he says. Science!
Science! Been blinded by science.
Yeah. Can't wait until you get this fucker soundproof.
I know, but we have to deal with it for now.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be done before I come back to bed. So, right.
Well, we party for a bit, you know. I'm sure Alex is having fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He comes back for a fucking fresh couple girls eventually. Does whatever he does.
Should we go to the room?
And then we go.
Okay.
The place.
Yeah, eventually you guys depart the party. It was a very successful party. It's amazing how many women really, really dig entertaining musicians.
Mm-hmm.
So
the key itself, does it say where it's at? So if I don't make my memory roll, I can go to where the key says it is?
It says master on it.
Okay. So we go looking for this place.
Excellent. Give me a memory roll to see what this guy babbled several drinks ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. No problem. You guys pull up. It's an automated storage place. You have to scan your key. And if you have the key, then you get it. It's not really high security. If you don't have the key and try to break in, then it pretty much lets the cops know type of thing. That's as far as their security really goes. This is probably one of the cheaper storage places. It's obvious the guy cared deeply about what his sister thought. Mm-hmm. You guys go there, and it is horrifying because it's a fairly large storage thing, and it looks like a bunch of people just threw shit in here, totally disorganized. Some of the boxes have split open, spilling fucking papers. It looks like at least a couple days of fucking solid digging through just to see what the fucking glancing at papers to see if any of it makes sense.
Okay.
Cool. Give me. You spend a couple of days doing that.
I mean, if it's that disheveled, I'll Logan search the place too.
Ooh, so 4 days worth of cutting.
That's fine.
No problem. Yeah.
So the doctor's going to look through other medical things for a couple days.
Yes.
That's rough.
Give me either medicine or research. If you make the lower of the two, then they're both made type of thing.
I got research at half. Did you want both or just one? Oh, just one roll? Then hold on.
No, the 70. Did 70 make both of them?
No.
Garbage. Just garbage. Just all
I'll
kinds
take more time and I'll look through it again because maybe it's stuff I don't understand.
Sure. Give me which one is lower, research or medicine?
Medicine right now.
Give me a medicine roll then, and lower is better.
Got it. Not quite by half, but I got it.
This contains a lot of stuff, but nothing that's really wild. It refers to other really wild stuff in some place called like the vault. It doesn't say where the vault. It assumes that people know where the vault is, and it's like as soon as it starts to get interesting, it's like see record 732 in vault.
Yeah, I've heard that. That's come up before.
The vault has?
Yeah. Now it's just a case of working out where.
Now is the vault like some kind of
It doesn't say. Doesn't say.
No, I want to do research. Like, is there a place called the vault where people like safety deposit boxes are kept? Like, like.
Oh, no. This does not appear to be a general vault. This appears to be just the vault. But as far as researching that, no, nothing's called the vault.
And you've heard that from where?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's come up somewhere. Yes. I've got here.
No.
San Angeles, Night City, 2063 vault.
The look on Chris's face.
I know where we heard it from. I just can't fortunately. I think he was very vague about it, but I'm pretty sure that came from that's when we were speaking to the milkman, who was another traveller from Night City who was hiding out in Burlington, and he mentioned the vault, but he didn't say anything more than that it was just the vault. You have to find the vault. I'm sure he said that, something like that. You have to find the vault. So I put down the vault. Now, what I'm thinking is if he knew about it and he was from Night City, I'm guessing Porter, being a traveller, probably knows at least about it, if not where it is.
Okay. Also, with all this stuff, Logan.
Don't ask about that.
Okay, wait. So with all the papers here, do I at least know maybe like the chemical makeup of what the goo might be, or is that where it is in the vault?
Luck roll, -10.
Crit.
You have the chemical makeup of the goo. It was not supposed to be in here, but it was left in here. For some reason, stuck to something else or some shit. Yeah, you've got that.
Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe, it's interesting. Maybe what he was referring to was the vault was the way to get to Night City. Because that's what we came through to get here, wasn't it?
We did come through a vault. Yeah, maybe. Maybe Night City is another place.
No, this is Night City.
Oh, this is Night City. Okay.
It's another name for San Angeles.
Okay.
Because that's what the milkman's like. I come from Night City in this year, and he said the vault. So he might be referring to that was the way to get here. But so it might be a different vault or the same vault, but they keep the information there. But no, I don't know. We didn't. Since we passed through, we were just in the warehouse, so I don't know how that works.
What did the milkman look like? I never saw the milkman in Burlington.
Logan, do you want a memory roll and then you just describe him, or?
No, he's just really an ordinary looking dude.
Yeah, I thought so. Just
Nothing special.
Dressed in the milkman's outfit.
So Logan, I described the guy that I saw on the TV looking for an Ovaltine ring. Is it the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not the same guy as the TV. We saw him as well.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, the milkman basically was just another traveller from the Night City, and he had escaped because he was like, the Night City, a horrible place. It's like acid rain and shit like that. He's like, I found a way to get to here, and Burlington is so much better. Nice, quiet town. He was like basically taking a very long, prolonged holiday that he wasn't sure was going to actually ever end.
It ended.
It ended.
Boy. So knowing the chemical makeup of this goo, Logan, who manufactures different parts of it?
Well, now you can, but yeah, it's not horribly. It's the only hard part about this is the recipe is proprietary. You now have that recipe. You can fucking make it if you get big vats and shit together. You can churn this shit out.
Okay. So we can make our own
goo,
and we know how to make. I have schematics for the coffins, so we can make our own coffins now.
Yes. The only downside is that you don't have like cryonic skills. You don't have any skills related to keeping somebody in a extended hibernatic state or coma other than basic doctoring.
No, but I'm sure Tanya Decker would if we could find her and persuade her to help us.
So there's nothing else of interest or value in the...
Other than the references to vault or the vault, which it makes you wonder because you're thinking that you'd really like to find vault or the vault or wherever because there may be some super juicy shit in there. It's enough to make your happy place tingle, but where?
We could always ask Ken if he's ever heard of it. I doubt he has. And then we can also ask Porter if he knows what the vault is as well.
Yeah, I think being a traveller, he's going to be more attuned to weird shit like that.
All right, well, let's go ask Porter first.
Let's go meet Porter. I haven't got to meet Porter yet.
All right, cut to the arcology. You're being spied on by that guy over there who's on the phone and going, no, and give me lip reading rolls. He's telling somebody something.
Nope.
What is that base?
I'm not sure what the base of lip reading is, but it is a skill.
Your thing is no. Is it actually a skill or is it writing skill?
I believe it's a skill.
Oh, bugger. 5. Oh, shit.
So it's your learning then, because learning's higher.
No.
He's telling other people things and then hurrying away so he doesn't get beaten to death by you guys while you're still going through the kill box area, which is surrender everything, and then going through decontamination where you get naked and sprayed down, and then new clothes. Basically, you're in tunics, kind of Romanish style. And Chris, give me a luck roll.
Yeah.
And Alex, give me a luck roll.
Yep.
For the random selection of tunics, Chris's was purple, Alex's was green. I have no idea why. So anyway, but yeah, and then you guys and then somebody shows up to take you there, Give me counter surveillance at -10.
Got it.
No.
Excellent. Everything's fine, Alex. You're being followed, Doc Fulton. You think by the guy with the phone who is on the phone while he's following you. But he's pretty good at it, and you're not really familiar with this area. But he hangs well back. He'd rather lose you than,
This sounds familiar.
And then eventually you get, some people bring you into the presence of the great and powerful Porter. He says, "Oh, hello.
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 Please, drinks, food."
Drink.
Sure, thank you.
There you go. He looks at Doc Fulton like, "How can I be of service?" he says.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Vault?
Which vault?
The Vault.
There's a lot of vaults.
In Night City.
Yes.
There's multiple
Many.
vaults in Night City?
Yes, everybody wants to keep things safe.
No, okay. I was thinking of more of like a specific.
The vault. No, I no. Usually they have names like the Red Vault or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
He comes over suddenly and looks very closely at you. He goes, "Ah," and backs off. He was checking out Doc Fulton's face really closely for some reason.
I'm St. Patrick. Nice to meet you.
"Hello, St. Patrick," he says.
So I was just out of curiosity looking around. Is there any voodoo implements around?
Yeah, actually, there's like a very stylized Loa worked into a wall. It's made to look like it could just be random art, but if you know what you're looking for.
Where's the chainsaw? Because he would definitely have a chainsaw in this day and age. Not chainsaw, a chainsaw.
But he says, "So you've started working for someone?"
Kind of. For now.
Not kind of.
No?
No. They own you. Sorry.
Okay.
He's right. He points at Alex, who's busy like saying, "How many bottles can I fucking steal?"
Who
This
do you
is
work
really
for?
good."
I point at the Loa.
Oh, he's wearing if you were to choose one color, he's wearing green tunic, as earlier described. There's plenty of green around, grass and stuff. He goes, "I'm not really working for anyone in the same method that you're working for somebody. And by working for, I mean owned by, sir."
So, Porter.
Yes.
You obviously you've been to this place and many others. You're a traveler.
I've been to a few others. I'm not as widely traveled as many.
But you initially from here?
No.
No. Okay.
He looks at Doc Fulton and winks.
You've been here long?
Yes.
Yes. Could you please explain to us what is up with the whole color thing? Why are you green? Why is he purple? Who?
He motions to Doc Fulton. He knows.
Does he?
Well, yeah, obviously. You can't get to that position without knowing.
I think you might find that he does.
Okay.
What are you not telling me?
Huh?
What's up with the colors? Tell me. What's up with the rainbow?
I would suggest between us, for you, Dr. Fulton, sunglasses at all times.
Is it that noticeable?
If somebody notices and they're working for somebody who does not, then it may be instantly combat time.
Really? I didn't know it was that bad.
I'm going for green purely because the whole Irish thing.
Well, green isn't good, he says.
Isn't it? Why not?
What?
Why not?
Fine. Yes, well,
This is what I'm asking. What is up with the colors? No one's telling me.
Are
I see.
Is it all the different AIs that are different colors, correct?
He begins looking around as though he's expecting a fucking meteor to come crashing through the roof at any moment. He said, we should not talk of such things directly.
Well, where then? Where? Somewhere we can talk?
Not here in this world. But, yes. Well, the walls not only have ears, but computer augmented ears. So, yes, awkward. Let's just say that once you've chosen a side, that's one thing. But once a side has chosen you, that's another.
How are we going to choose a side if we have no idea what we're choosing? If we want to choose a side at all.
I recommend staying neutral as long as possible.
Oops.
Wow. For you, sunglasses.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes there are shifting alliances between different colors. Sometimes there are shifting wars between other colors, but pretty much they all seem to be interested in what they're interested in, if you know what I mean.
And they're all interested in different things?
Sometimes same thing. It varies. It varies. Depends on where you are, when you are, all of that kind of shit. It's rather, they don't think like we do.
Yeah.
Excuse me, he says. A phone is going off. He goes off to answer it.
This guy is bloody vague. This is annoying me. I know he has to read, but thanks.
He returns. He looks empathy rolls. Yeah.
Yes.
He looks a bit pale.
Bad news?
What else were you wishing to discuss, he says with brittle cheerfulness.
Well, I don't know now, actually. Now I know it's this cloak and dagger. I'm wondering if we should be talking about any of this.
This is as secure of area as I could make it. But
yeah,
there is no place truly secure, as you know.
As I know. I don't suppose you've heard of... I'm not going to say the names.
All right.
Because
maybe.
It will probably be picked up on instantly.
I don't recommend anything like that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I said... Have they told... I think I need to wait till Chris gets back.
All right, he says.